Patrick Benil back here at the intermission, joined now by Cape Breton Eagles overage defenseman Nathan Larose. Nathan, bit of an up and down start to the season. What are your thoughts on the year thus far for the Eagles?
Pretty much every weekend we've played, we've got a win and a loss, but I think it's been pretty fun so far. A little weird having less fans in the stands, but it's good to be playing, and we keep working hard every day to make sure we give a good show to the fans and accumulate some wins. I think we can achieve more. We're looking for it.
You're a Quebec guy. Do you talk to friends of yours back home that are in the league? Are they envious of the people in the Maritimes? Do you actually get to play?
They think it's a really weird situation. I think they envy us a bit that we were 5 to play, now 6, I think, with Moncton back in the league. They're excited for us, but it's weird for them not playing right now and the situation the league is in. They're just making the best out of it, but for sure they wish they were in our spot.
You've been given an A on your uniform at the beginning of this calendar year, and you have it again this season. Tell us what it means to wear that letter, and are you a vocal leader in the dressing room?
It's a good honor to get to wear an A this season again. It means a lot from the coaching staff and also my teammates. They see that I can bring some leadership to the group. It's a nice honor for sure. I wouldn't say I'm the most talkative guy when it comes to leadership. I think I like to show on the ice what I can bring. But if I have to stand up in the room or just talk to some guys, I'll do it for sure.
I'd like to look at players' paths to the QMJHL, and you played midget espoir and then major midget or midget AAA in Quebec. Tell us about your midget days in that respect. Is that a path a lot of players take? Because it doesn't seem like it's necessarily a step back if you don't make midget AAA in Quebec.
Back in my days, midget espoir, it was very good. And obviously getting cut from a midget triple, it was kind of a bummer for me. I remember the Viking, my team, they were pretty packed and didn't really have any space on the back end. I got back to midget espoir and had a tremendous year. I remember I had lots of responsibilities, so I got to play a lot, built some nice confidence. It was actually better for me to take a step back from AAA and just go play espoir. Yeah, I got tons of offense, and I was able to go to the QMJHL combines, even though I wasn't playing in the best league. I think Jérémy Langlois took the same path. It can work anyway. We're playing at 14, 15 years old. We're still young and developing, so either way, I think if you're not making the top tier league, don't worry about it and just go out there and work hard, and everything happens for a reason. That's what I told myself back there, and I think it worked out in the end.
And Nathan's team ends up winning at the Combine as well, so nice accolade for you also. A lot of people may not realize your father, Benoit, played in the QMJHL and won some awards, not just on the ice, but academically off the ice. What did he tell you about his time in the QMJHL, both in terms of the play on the ice and in the classroom?
Yeah, obviously he had a pretty decorated career. It's actually great to have someone to look to. My father played a lot in the Q and was fortunate enough to get drafted, and he won the President's Cup. He knows what it takes to win for sure, and play with some awesome guys that had a tremendous career in the NHL. Seeing him achieve that and me playing also in the QMJHL, I think it's pretty fun, and whenever I have questions about it or if I have concerns, he's always there to help for sure. And obviously in the classroom, he pushes me and my mom as well to keep some nice grades and keep my focus on school too. He won the scholarship award, I think it was in 92 or 93. It was a great honor, and obviously I try to follow his path. I haven't achieved the scholarship award yet, but you never know.
The scouts are scouting, and I'm sure you had your share of interviews. I know Jake Grimes said that there were people looking at you. How different was this past year been? Because ordinarily a 20-year-old who had a good season at 19 will probably get an invite to camp, even if he doesn't get drafted. But obviously there's no training camps right now. Walk us through if there's been any communication between yourself and any pro teams in the last little while, and how do you think that's different than a normal season?
Yeah, I've talked to a few teams last year that were really excited to see me play in playoffs, and I think it's where it means with the NHL teams is see how can you achieve in the playoffs when it counts the most. I've talked to a few teams for sure, and it was kind of a bummer to not be able to play in the playoffs for sure after you have conversation with teams saying that they're excited to see you in the playoffs, but not getting drafted, I think it's not a big deal. There's lots of players that play currently in the NHL which are not drafted. You just continue to work hard for sure, and you never know what's going to happen after the season. Last year obviously ended pretty quickly, but this year you never know what's going to happen if you continue to work hard, even though you've been passed on in the 2 previous drafts.
How hard do you believe that it's already your last year, and do you think at all about what you'll be doing next season, or you just try to keep focused on the present?
Right now it is really weird talking about hockey. This season could end next week and we're not even aware of it, so I just go day by day and see where it leads me right now. I don't have a focus on my next path. I don't know if pro teams will approach me with universities. I just take it day by day and see if I want to continue mainly my studies. And we never know what's going to happen next year. But if some offers come to me, I'll obviously consider them. Even if it's pro or university hockey, I'll obviously take a look and have some talks with my agent and my parents for sure to see what I'm most interested in.
A lot of uncertainty, but we're happy that we have you to play in this 20-year-old season of yours. Thanks for this, Nathan. Best of luck this season.
Perfect. Thank you, Patty.
That's Nathan Larose joining us at the admission. You're listening to McDonald Auto Hub, Cape Breton Eagles Hockey, 1270 CJCB.